Hey guys, what's up? It is Juke.
The easiest, bleeziest, the easiest, bleeziest, easy, bleezy.
Today, Bleezy is going to just be doing some
I think I'm just doing some
Bad,
Battlefield 2
Bad Company campaign gameplay.
But that's not the focus. As our last big commentary, we were focusing on future gaming. So I was thinking today we could talk a little bit about the future of technologers and
in gaming.
And yeah, in that area. So just like to start it off, right now there's basically there's three main ways people will game. The way people game, there's three main ways. There's either PC, and there's console
or phone.
Yeah, really, that's like the three main ways.
Those are we should say mobile, computer, or console. Really, and they all have their different takes on gaming and different types of communities. I don't really see that much of a community when it comes to the phone aspect.
Mobile phone is your it has its own community within itself. Like where all the money's at right now is really just PC, but like you constantly hear people arguing over consoles and PCs, and don't click on this video expecting there to be an answer.
Yeah,
there's no answer. The answer is just kill yourself.
The answer to that is if you honestly judge another person by what they like to play on, then you need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah, just do whatever you enjoy. I enjoy every little thing, so I do kind of all of it. So it's not that big of a deal. We just want to discuss. So basically, I feel like a big problem is that I think console is the biggest problem. Like PC, the community, and I feel like a lot of the reason why
PC is
gaming and different the technology has gone it's because the communities
they've driven it.
They treat it in a different way it should not be treated. So basically Trayton. Basically they treat it as if it's I don't know exactly how to explain this, but they treat it just unfairly. They just they don't improve it's not a battle to improve.
It's a battle to complain.
Yeah, and it's a battle to say that you have the better console. It's not improving though. They're just we have the better console, we have the better thing. They're not okay, how can we combine our things and make both of them better?
Yeah, and you see that in series as well, like Battlefield and Call of Duty, and really in gaming, it's just how can I make mine better than yours? Not how can we create the best thing for both of us that we'll both enjoy, which is kind of what's destroying some of the communities on Xbox.
And that's what's making the games and driving people away from the games. Honestly, because nobody wants to play a game where it's slowly getting worse and worse and worse, and it's well, why? Or it's not getting worse necessarily, but it's just not getting any better really. And it's depressing. It's we're here to just have fun and just I don't know.
Yeah, we're here to have fun, and
we don't focus. It's just all really negative. It's way too negative.
And to say that this is a new thing is also unfair, because it's not. I mean, this has been going on for years and years, but to say that it hasn't grown and drastically gotten worse is also unfair, because that's not true either. I think with online, it's changed a lot of the way people look at stuff, and a lot of the times people aren't thankful, I think is the big issue. You know, if a game doesn't have amazing graphics, like Fallout 4, just because it doesn't have pristine graphics, people get so mad and end up ignoring that more than what the game is accomplishing. You know, they focus on all of the negative little aspects. Like with No Man's Sky, people are focusing on how what will space flight will be like, what will the controls be like, and it's you shouldn't.
How is it gonna work? Where will every I mean, yes, you should like be aware of that and like and notify it, but you shouldn't complain about it and just like treat it as if it's just something that should just be like like if you just complain about it, it won't be fixed.
Yeah,
I guess that's the best way to put it. So you need to like actually like try to get your thought out there respectfully. Like they're not gonna listen to someone like this game's like it's unrealistic. This is bull. Like no, like it's not. It's a waste of your time. Just stop.
Yeah, and how this ties into technology is we're gonna start.
The companies are creating this relationship, and they almost want this relationship. I think
because it gets
exclusivity
more,
and
it gets more notice on their page. Any press is good press, but really where this ties into
GTA 5's tactic.
Where this ties into technology really is soon we're gonna have the Steam box and other systems like it. So how are these communities going to end up? You know, because honestly, I think we will eventually go the way of PCs being in console-ish form like the Steam box, and the communities kind of merging. And when you have a much more vitriolic and hostile community as compared to the PC community, that's not to say the PC isn't bad in some regards, but or ungrateful or disrespectful in some regards, but when you take a community as notoriously explosive and volatile as the COD community, and you mix it with people who play Gmod and who play some Counter-Strike and stuff like that, like how's that going to end up? How's that going to affect us? And how's that going to affect the technology?
The thing is you will be able to choose the game you're just playing. It's just the only difference is that they'll have more access, so there's I just think that, and like exclusivity I think is also going to be a really big problem. I feel like what is happening is people are having to buy like all 5 consoles, or like they have to buy like all these consoles just for exclusivity reasons and purposes, which I think is dumb. And I think that's like, even though I do think that it's kind of weird to mix communities like that, like I think it would be best